box below to correct anything that may be wrong. I love learning new things, so if anything I say is incorrect, I'd love to be corrected. Okay, let's get right in. Number 1. There is a liquid that you can breathe in called perfluorohexane. Animals can be submerged in a bath of perfluorohexane without drowning. I think that means you can breathe in the liquid, not that you can breathe in the liquid, as in you can breathe oxygen while being submerged in a liquid, not that you can breathe that liquid into your lungs. But I don't know, I've never heard of it. Number 2. Feeding curry to a sheep reduces the amount of methane in its farts by up to 40%. Number 3. During a conversation, each speaker's turn averages 2 seconds, and the pause in between is only 200 milliseconds. That figure is nearly universal. Number 4. Cold showers have more benefits than hot or warm showers. These include improving circulation, stimulating weight loss, and easing depression. Number 5. Despite being landlocked, Mongolia has a navy consisting of 7 men and 1 vessel, the Sukbatar III, stationed on Lake Kovskol. Number 6. During the Second World War, German tank drivers would drive their vehicles over camel droppings, thinking it would bring them good luck. Number 7. In Alabama, it is illegal to participate in shooting, hunting, gaming, card playing, or racing on Sundays. The fine ranges from $10 to $100. Number 8. Originally, bumper cars were not supposed to hit each other. Drivers were actually supposed to avoid crashing in spite of chaotic driving. The first company to patent a bumper car was in 1920, named Dodgem. Number 9. A woman was elected to the House of Representatives 4 years before women even won the right to vote. Number 10. In the Netherlands version of Sesame Street, instead of Big Bird, they have a bluebird named Pino. He was later established as Big Bird's cousin. Number 11. The full Bible has been translated into over 3,000 languages. Among those include fictional languages like Elvish, Klingon, and Na'vi. Number 12. The voice of Stargazer in Mass Effect 3 was done by Buzz Aldrin. Number 13. The first 4th of July celebration was in 1777. Number 14. Justin Bieber's first tweet was at 8:25 p.m. on May 11th, 2009. Number 15. Snakes and lizards both molt out of their old skin as they grow. Investigators have come to the conclusion that dinosaurs may have also molted. Number 16. Zebras have only one toe on each foot. Number 17. Humans have been performing dentistry since 7000 BC, which makes dentists one of the oldest professions. Number 18. Originally, the Pokemon Vulpix was going to be called Foxfire. Number 19. The first ever documented feature film was made in Australia in 1906. Number 20. Ancient Roman surgeons were trained to block out the screams of human pain. Number 21. William Hung, made famous for his appearance on American Idol singing She Bangs, is a 73rd generation descendant of Confucius. Number 22. From 1937 to 1953, NBC's Today Show had a chimpanzee co-host named J. Fred Muggs. It is estimated he brought in the network around $100 million. Number 23. Because snow is composed of ice, it can be classified as a mineral. Water, however, does not fall under the same classification and is not a mineral. Number 24. Of the 9,000 Blockbuster stores that existed in the early 1990s, only one remains. The last Blockbuster on Earth can be found in Bend, Oregon, USA. Number 25. There is a geocache on the International Space Station placed in 2008. It has since been visited 4 times by other astronauts. Number 26. The Vatican had music that was forbidden to be copied and was only played twice per year. It was secret for almost 150 years until a 14-year-old Mozart heard it and transcribed it from memory. Number 27. Canada eats more macaroni and cheese than any other nation in the world. Number 28. Octopuses only touch in situations of mating or aggression. Female octopuses sometimes do both, strangling and eating the male after mating. Number 29. Scotland wanted to replicate the Parthenon bigger and cheaper in 1826. It was never completed and is now nicknamed Scotland's Disgrace. Number 30. A French general gave John Quincy Adams a pet alligator. Adams kept it in one of the White House bathtubs and enjoyed showing it off. for $7.2 million by writing a check. Number 32. In the Philippines, you can buy spaghetti at McDonald's, where they also sell a McDo piece of chicken. Number 33. Though most think it's Italian, pepperoni is an American invention. The first use of the word dates back to 1919. Number 34. The pumpkin is a member of the cucurbit family, which are gourds, such as cucumbers and squashes. Number 35. Any prime number higher than 3, when squared and subtracted by 1, will always turn out to be a multiple of 24. Number 36. When dogs are first born, they are completely blind and cannot hear anything. The first sense that they develop is the sense of touch. Number 37. Margherita pizza uses tomato, mozzarella, and basil toppings to represent the Italian national flag. It was originally to honor the Queen of Italy in 1890. Number 38. Sudan has more pyramids than any country, with 255. They outnumber Egyptian pyramids by twice the amount. Number 39. The money for the Statue of Liberty came from fundraising from auctions, a lottery, and boxing matches in Europe and the U.S. The statue cost the French about $250,000, which today would be over $5.5 million. Number 40. Not all hamsters are small. Although some hamsters are as small as 2 to 4 inches, the largest ones are approximately 13 inches long. Number 41. The hand and footprints in front of the Chinese theater tradition started accidentally when silent film actress Norma Talmadge stepped on wet cement. Number 42. Snakes can help predict earthquakes. They can sense a coming earthquake from 75 miles away, up to 5 days before it happens. Number 43. Soviet Russia needed lighthouses on their uninhabited northern coast, so they built automated lighthouses powered by small nuclear reactors. Number 44. Animals yawn based on how large their brain is. The bigger the brain, the longer they will yawn. Number 45. Before Apple bought Siri, it was originally going to be released as an app for Android and BlackBerry. Number 46. Approximately 1 in every 2,000 babies already has a tooth when they are first born. Number 47. The Young America Township in Minnesota has a population of less than 1,000, but more than 20 zip codes. States Department of Agriculture says the official definition of a sandwich is at least 35% cooked meat and no more than 50% bread. Number 49. Nutella was invented during World War II when an Italian pastry maker mixed hazelnuts into chocolate to extend his chocolate ration. Number 50. The original name for Xbox was DirectX, designed to show how Microsoft's DirectX graphics could improve the console market. Number 51. In Switzerland, it is illegal to own just one guinea pig. This is because guinea pigs are social animals, and they are considered victims of abuse if they are alone. Number 52. In Switzerland, it is illegal to own. Nope, that's not right. Number 52. Walter Hunt, a man from America, invented the safety pin back in 1849. Number 53. The highest recorded fall without a parachute happened in 1972 at 33,333 feet. The victim, Vesna Vlovich, was in the hospital for 16 months after the fall. Number 54. A mason in 1700s Jerusalem left his wooden ladder behind after doing some work on a church, and now it can't be moved without the agreement and permission of 6 different Christian leaders. Number 55. Eminem's mother filed an $11 million defamation lawsuit against him because of his lyrics about her. She settled for $25,000, and $23,354.25 of that went to her lawyer. Number 56. San Marino is the 5th smallest country in the world and the 3rd smallest in Europe. Number 57. A woman faked her entire tragedy and the loss of her husband during the 9/11 attacks and became president of the support network in New York. Number 58. The Postal Service got its name based on the fact that they originally used USPS to send each other music tracks because of conflicting schedules. Number 59. Number 59. December 3rd is known as Roof Over Your Head Day, a day to be grateful for what we have in life. Number 60. Alaska is the only state in America that can be typed on one row of a traditional English QWERTY keyboard. Number 61. Michael Jackson's shiny glove was actually just a modified golf glove. Number 62. The spiked dog collar was invented by the ancient Greeks to protect their dogs from wolf attacks. 63. Mr. and Mrs. originated from using the words master and mistress. Number 64. Kosher salt is salt traditionally used for koshering meat, a process that removes the blood from it. It's also fantastic for cooking with, as it contains no iodine or anti-clumping agents. Number 65. Invented in 1923, Q-tips were originally called baby gays. Then Q-tip baby gays, then finally just Q-tips. The Q stands for quality. Number 66. 1912 saw the last Olympic gold medals made entirely out of gold. Number 67. Every 10 years, the human skeleton repairs and renews itself. Essentially, you have different bones now than you did 10 years ago. Number 68. The first game to be played in space was StarCraft. Daniel Barry took it with him in 1999 on the Space Shuttle mission STS-96. Number 69. Houston is the most diverse city in the United States. As of 2010, 43.8% are Latino, 25.6% are white, 23.1% are black, and 6% are Asian. Number 70. May 29th is National Put a Pillow on Your Fridge Day. It is celebrated in Europe and USA to bring luck and wealth to the household. Number 71. When water freezes to ice cubes, it will take up 9% more volume. Number 72. The little piece of paper sticking out of a Hershey's Kiss is called a Niggly Wiggly. Number 73. As a child, Jet Li performed with the Chinese national wushu team for President Nixon. Nixon asked him to be his personal bodyguard, but he declined. Number 74. Eating grapefruit can restrict the effects of 43 different kinds of medications. Number 75. Dinosaurs would swallow large rocks, which stayed in their stomach to help churn and digest food. Number 76. The word robot comes from the Czech robota or robota. This translates into forced labor or work. Number 77. During 1943, U.S. officials imposed a short-lived ban on sliced bread as a wartime conservation measure. It lasted less than 3 months. Number 78. Abraham Lincoln loved cats and once let one eat from the table during a formal White House dinner. Number 79. The Canadian government isn't sure when Canada became a sovereign state. that sovereignty occurred sometime between 1919 and 1931. Number 80. On April 1st, 2005, NASA pulled an April Fool's prank, telling the world that they had found water on Mars. Number 81. There's a town in the Oklahoma Panhandle named Hooker, and its slogan is, "It's a location, not a vocation." Number 82. Japan is facing a ninja shortage. There is a high demand for ninja shows, but it is a dying tradition, and companies have trouble finding properly trained ninjas. Number 83. New Jersey had 4 governors in the span of 8 days in early 2002. The shortest term of those was served by John Farmer Jr. for 90 minutes. Number 84. George Miller, the person who created Mad Max, is the same person who created Happy Feet. Number 85. Surgeons who play video games at least 3 hours a week perform 27% faster and make 37% fewer errors. Number 86. In Svalbard, a remote Norwegian island, it is illegal to die. This is because bodies are unable to be buried safely due to the permafrost on the ground. If you are about to die, they fly you back to mainland Norway to pass on there. Number 87. When cellophane was invented in 1908, it was originally intended to be used to protect tablecloths from wine spills. Number 88. A Dutch startup company has been able to start training wild crows so that they pick up cigarette butts and put them in bins for a peanut as a reward. Number 89. We feel hangry because it's harder for us to control our emotions when our brains are low on glucose. Number 90. The mayor of a historical district in Alaska is a cat named Stubbs. Mayor Stubbs drinks catnip-laden water from a wine glass every afternoon at a local restaurant. Number 91. Spam mail got its name from the canned meat after a Monty Python skit that made fun of Spam as tasting horrible and being ubiquitous and inescapable. Number 92. Humans specifically have eyes that face forward for the purpose of seeing in 3D. On the other hand, vegetarian dinosaurs such as the Triceratops had eyes that looked out to the side, so they could stay vigilant, watching for danger as they ate. I don't know why that went to vegetarian dinosaurs, because I'm pretty sure that's the same for most animals still alive today that are vegetarians. facing eyes, and animals that eat vegetation have eyes out to the side. This isn't always true, and there are plenty of animals that eat both meat and vegetation, but it does hold true for many animals that animals that are typically prey have wide-set eyes to give them a much wider view, and animals that are typically predators have forward-facing eyes to really help them focus in on their prey and hunt them down. Number 93. In the 1980s, the founder of Pringles, Frederick Bauer, requested to be buried in a Pringles can. His children honored the request. Number 94. You can now get a headstone with a QR code called Living Headstones. They show pages with photos, video biography, and comments from loved ones. Number 95. While filming Dumb and Dumber, Jim Carrey had his crown temporarily removed. That chipped tooth is real and a result of a childhood fight. Number 96. Ginger beer is brewed and fermented with ginger, while ginger ale is merely carbonated water flavored with ginger. Number 97. During the first live iPhone presentation, Steve Jobs had to frequently switch phones behind his desk. Otherwise, it would run out of RAM and crash. Number 98. In Mississippi, it is considered a federal offense to dine and dash on a check that is over $25. In California, it is only petty theft. Number 99. The NYPD had a police officer follow Andre the Giant whenever he went out drinking. This was to make sure he didn't get drunk and fall on anyone. And number 100. In the popular film The Godfather, the word mafia is never said because the actual mafia commanded it. Okay, that's it. That's 100 facts. So I guess that means that now it is time